What happened when you said, you know what, I'm going to teach people how to use this wonderful instrument that they have to be more effective and powerful communicators? When was that? Where were you? What happened?
Oh, I remember it. Was pitching my online magic business. It was called Encyclopedia of Magic. And at the time we had about 3,000 or 4,000 users on there. And I took it to a group of venture capitalists. And I remember that evening, I was one of 5 other entrepreneurs. I did my pitch, it was okay. And then I watched 4 other entrepreneurs go on and do their pitch. And the most painful part about that evening was that I was the only entrepreneur in that room that was post revenue. I'd made about 85 grand that year, which was like, to me, that was huge money.
Yeah.
And all the other 4 entrepreneurs were pre-revenue. They haven't even created their business yet. And the saddest part was the other 4 got funding or they got advice. I walked out with nothing.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, thanks for laughing. Yeah, that's nice. That's lovely. Didn't know it was one of those.
God. So you have an idea, you have a business model, and you can't get funding.
I couldn't get funding. And I remember that evening, I've got the video of it, and I raced through it. I didn't look at the audience. There was no storytelling, no emotive journey during my presentation, nothing. Just someone who was shy, awkward, couldn't express the value they had inside. I walked away that evening. I remember sitting in the car with my wife. My wife, her name's Pei Wen, and I was pissed, man. I was swearing in the car to the max. I was saying, them, this, that, and I was so upset with the world, and I was so angry. And I think my wife leaned over and said something to me that I'll never forget. And she goes, "It's you. You're the problem. Because you keep blaming all of these other people." And what I saw tonight was you not being able to show how good you were. That's all that it is. And when you blame everyone, you're just giving away all of the power that you have. What if you took some damn responsibility? What if you're the one that is not doing the business justice and yourself justice? And I remember that brutal conversation, which I did not take very well.
Of course.
Okay. I want to tell you, oh, that's the moment I transformed. That's the moment we got into a full-blown argument. So what happened that evening to me was it was a moment where everything in my life pointed to one thing, and it was that I was invisible. And I've been invisible for the longest time in my life up until that moment. As a kid, not many friends, girlfriends, etc. Just always led to one thing: invisible, invisible, invisible. And that point, Chris, I just decided I don't want to be invisible anymore. That's when I went down the path of, in the wise words of Rihanna, I wanted to shine bright like a diamond. I wanted to learn how to shine, man. I was sick of being invisible.